Kind of looking at my camera software, just kind of like, oh dear, please don't freeze. Good. Okay, you good. Anyway, hello everybody. My name's David. You can call me Zen. We're about to play more Final Fantasy 16. Last time we a lot. Honestly, if I try to go over the entirety of the last part, I don't think I would be able to give a very good summary. There's a lot that happened, especially during the second half. So it is most definitely worth the watch because it was kind of crazy and it would make me really happy, except for a couple bits here and there. Other than that, why don't we go on ahead and get started? Basically, we are waiting for Joshua to recover and everything. Should be all right. So, oh, we also have new crafting recipes and stuff too. So pretty much, yeah, we're just recouping in town at the moment. And one day I will absolutely remember to switch some stuff around so that way my life would be easy. Like actually being fully ready. But I think I like being positioned the way that I am just because it allows me to kind of see what's going on. Ooh, new sword finally. Brightburn. Then reinforce. I think I'm good on the accessories as well. Oh, not entirely. I need to go around the world and doing some hunts probably. But yeah, I would say that the last couple of things that happened in the last stream are wholeheartedly worth the, and we've done like quite a bit of stages. Like I don't, part of me feels like we didn't do that much, but really like did a lot. So I'm very happy with where we are. Anyway, though, I hope everybody's day has been well. For once, I'm actually streaming live on a Thursday, which is probably more rare than it has any right to be. But it happens. But yeah, so we're gonna start off with probably the typical like side questing and hunts, like I normally do at the start of each stream, and then we're gonna dive into the nitty gritty with the story. So we have a lot of places we need to go. So what I did last time was that I kept a notepad of the locations that I need to go to. So notepad, because that was unfortunate. Well, I say unfortunately, but that was just the best way for me to pay attention to where. So we need to go to Balmer in Dalmekia. Then we need to go to the White Sands in Rosaria. And then the last guy is in San Brexham. So we have our 3 objectives. All of them should be manageable at my level. It's going to be probably a little bit harder. We can't actually head out into the world yet until we talk to Otto. So I will do that first. But the other thing that I wanted to work on while we were here was that we actually got access to Bahamut last time. And I want to see if there's possibly a way for me to maybe work with some of the new abilities that he offers to the table. I wonder. Try these 3 together. It's been a while since I've actually like. Oh, I see. That would be nice, but I don't think I'd use that. Okay. Talk to Otto. Okay. So we gotta go talk to Vivian. I wonder if the lights that I have are generating a lot of heat. All right. Can we possibly leave now? No. So we do have to just get a status quo of just the whole situation right now. Because I'm the main character, girl. Maybe Joshua. I did not know those dried out. This is true. All right. Let's examine the facts then, girl. So we know that we basically caused another collapse of Sam Breck. So the world's ending. Oh. I made a mistake. So it's gonna end up turning into like this giant like free for all. Okay, I see. Yeah, so basically if we take, I guess, an idea of just like the status quo around the world and basically everybody who has relation to Clive. So I'm gonna pull up the state of the realm just so that way I can try to get a better understanding of this. There isn't a lot of people left now because unfortunately the Dion passed. We don't know where partner is. There's only the High Cardinal. Medicine Girl, I love that she has her own entry. There's Ultima and their relationship. We still have to deal with Barnabas, Odin's user. And it seems that really a lot of the kingdoms are kind of falling apart outside of the people of the Hideaway. Rosaria only really has Byron left to possibly lead. A lot of people are gone. All right. And then we can kind of see the plans for the rest of the world, basically. We don't have like a lot. We don't have a lot left to explore. We have maybe probably the next major region, Waled, and then maybe, I don't know, like, I'm not gonna say we have like a little bit left, but we don't have a ton. One day I'll actually sit down and buy all those accessories. But I'm going to buy the high potion. I do love that. I think that it does play the most fitting songs, by the way. I think for the atmosphere that they're trying to land, I like that the orchestrion kind of does that. Hey, Anthony, welcome, welcome. I realized that ever since I swapped the thing over to this side, I can actually see the chat a lot better, so I can respond as soon as quite literally as soon as I see it. I was like, Kieran should be up. Yes. Oh, we need to also update him. Yes, we do need to talk to him as well, just to kind of give him a little bit more insight just about our adventures. I think the last time we did it was like maybe 2 or almost 3 streams ago. And I figured that there would be a yeah, I was going to say just the fact that we got him level 5 was a trophy. I'm pretty sure that when we're close to the end of the game, we have the potential to probably max him out. As long as we do as long as we continue to do everything. And honestly, I almost forgot. Thankfully, we haven't done too much yet, but I got the recording button now. I totally just forgot to just like put the recording on. This way I have easy and more instant access to thumbnail building. Even though my graphics card's probably screaming on the inside to be like, stop, David, stop. I see. Didn't we? Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong. Wouldn't this have been the ideal moment to split up? Just because, like, because there are 3 areas that need our assistance, which means that obviously if we have the time and or the capabilities to assist them, we should divvy up our sources, because I'm pretty sure that Jill's enough to cover one area and that myself as Clive enough to cover another one. So color me confused. So I'm going to pull up the local map because I don't want to help, as horrible as it sounds, I don't want to help Martha just yet. I need to head to the Quiet Sands in Rosaria. Silken Strand. Oh, okay. I know exactly where this hunt's going to be. Just due to the fact that the way that it was asking us is going to be stronger. So pretty much now I get it. So it looks like now that we are slowly approaching the latter half of the game, they needed an excuse to make a lot of the enemies stronger, because I think I was commenting on this last time, but a lot of the enemies before were only what level they're level 24 before. Oh no, even the chocobos over here are Akashic or Akast. They're berserked. And before before they used to leave us alone. Oh, that's so sad. Yeah, before they used to leave us alone, but now due to what happened, I feel like we'd be even lucky if they left us alone in the first place. All right, so we got these 3 brothers, which gives me the opportunity to actually really like get a good attempt at using Bahamut with Ramu. I was about to say, like, do I just keep breathing? Okay. So I think Bahamut so far is really good at wait. Okay. Oh, I see. You can only charge. That's an interesting move. I guess if I have the time to charge it up, then why not, right? Oh my lord. Oh. You know, this seems strong in theory. You know, I'm glad I tried that combination out. See, my only problem is that I don't know how strong or weak that skill is. So I'm like kind of winging it a little bit. See, I don't like what my brain thought that had said out loud. So I think I know how I want to use Bahamut for sure. I think Bahamut's fantastic if you need to wait out cooldowns, for example. I think Bahamut's fantastic if you need to wait out long cooldowns. I also think that what's it called is also really good. I'll say both moves are really good because Bahamut seems to be a very big set it and forget it type class. So let's see. Most of the major areas all have a hunt tied to them, so which is very helpful. Okay. All right. Sounds like we got our little mini objective. So I think probably the best thing is that before just jumping between areas, since this is a kind of these set of quests are giving very busy work. But because the current quests are very busy worky, I figured that it would all just kind of more make sense to just try to tackle everything while I'm in a location and then move on to the next location and so on and so forth. As long as those guys don't go berserk on us, I will be fine. Emotionally, I mean. Oh, there's more. 3 more by KDA XD. That's actually disgusting. I wonder how fast Mega Flare could actually charge up. Because obviously, I was about to say, I don't know if the payoff is worth sitting around like waiting for it. But I'll take the time to actually wait for both charges to come up. Mainly because I'm just genuinely curious. Oh, this can go up to 3. I mean, Mega Flare's not bad. I think the payoff for being able to charge it up like that is actually worth it. It's just in a game like this where you are constantly incentivized to be, inputting actions the right way, dodging quite frequently. It's kind of hard to justify it. I'm not sure if the payoff is good enough. I think the payoff is good, but might not be good enough. Don't make me kill Wade. Not on our watch. All right. Can't believe they are quite literally right at the lift. Wonder, is the merchant guy still selling stuff? Hey, best boy still selling stuff. I can restock on my high potions while I'm here. Oh, and I already got the song here. At some point I'm probably gonna need to stop by like what's it called? Like every store and try to get the song that would be there. But now it just makes me wonder, are we all really making the situation better? By the way? Oh, I forgot. There we go. It was important that we pet Torgal because this stream is a very dog friendly stream and Torgal must be pet at all cost. Up. Akashic Madaman toys. All right. Let's do this, Wade. Ooh, that crab did not ask for any of that. I was gonna say, I thought that the oh. Playing like that, huh? You know, no. No. I'll wait. I'll wait all 3 levels. I'll be petty. I will be petty. Oh, I can be extra petty. Oh my god. Wait, how high does this go? Wait, y'all. Wait, yo. Okay, up to Mega Flare 4. I wasn't expecting all that. I can't see. I legitimately can't see. I mean, nice that I got a new trophy out of that. That was probably the strongest limit break I'm probably going to get. At least that's easy. Well, I shouldn't say that was easy to pull off. Took a very, very, very long time to set up, but that was fun. But I will say the lesson here is that if David has the time to be petty, he will get petty. I see. So we're pretty much going like point A, point B, point C, but I mean, we're making everybody safe, so not stressing too badly. But man, I'll say if this area is, by the way, is this one area that is getting slammed a ton, I can only imagine what the other two areas are going to be like. Other than that, it's been a week. I'm so ready. As far as like work goes, I'm gonna have my vacation like towards the end of June, maybe. No, not June. What month are we in? July. July is the month we're in. So there's something else I want to learn about Mega Flare while I'm at it, because I feel like so casting progress can be monitored by the casting gauge. Skill cannot be exceeded until level 1. Effect and potency increase casting level. Oh, okay. I understand now. So I see. So the expectation is that I'm supposed to actually be using a lot more Mega Flare dodges to charge that up a lot faster, if I can. So I kind of want to practice that a little bit, because the dodge on this one is a little bit weird. Oh. That's actually kind of convenient. And now I do this. The thing that I was about to say, I just realized something. Wait, what if I combined these two together? Wait, the potential setup on this sounds actually horrendously powerful. Wait, I was about to say, like, the setup on with the possible setup so you can do sounds just actually a lot of fun. Not one thing, Wade. Not one thing. Hey, where'd he go? Oh. Okay. Obviously, I'm just having fun with Mega Flare. I know that that isn't the most efficient use of my time when I can kind of focus on keeping the pressure up. But like I said, it's fun, especially on a boss with easier tells like that one. All right. Ooh. Oh, you want what I need to do while I'm thinking about it? Here? Save. That way, if I have to use the face cam again for one reason or another. All right, they don't know that Ultimo is the one who caused the sky. That you're not telling me. You too bad. I'll say a lot of bearers aren't taught to use their magic like offensively because I would say if there are bearers who are willing to fight, that would be a potentially solid option. Better not be Tyler. Okay, no, it's Oscar. My my hands aren't straight. Come on, Oscar. You can do this. You're a big kid. Probably. Oh. Is it very possible that audio has not been on? Yep, very possible.
You were a squire once, and I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show
Somewhere
you as much
along the
leniency as
line.
your uncle showed me.
I would not have it
I'm
any
gonna
other way.
stop using my PlayStation 4 controller as a controller because at some point that got changed to be default. I'm not happy about that, but what can you do? I just honestly, I'm actually more glad that I caught that earlier than not, because at least like I caught it about half an hour in. It could have been like the whole like handful of hours that I normally stream for, and could have been much worse. So I'm gonna go on ahead and take the brief positive that I was able to at least figure that out. So now, can we actually interact with these now?
You deserve a rest.
It looks like we can. Need the end game to.
This one's awake.
Wait, I wonder if that one area is open now.
Let's see what's inside.
So, okay, we'll try it. I only have Phoenix's abilities. Trial by fire. Okay. So complete the trial. Clive must defeat all enemies before time runs out. Not only using only the predetermined feat and abilities of a single icon. If I use certain battle techniques. Okay. That isn't too bad. So I guess this is just to make sure that I'm not forgetting the different tactics that I've used throughout this game. Goodness. That was incredibly unnecessary. But I also shouldn't mess around because obviously we're on a time limit, so. Reminds me of the early game, to be honest.
You lose.
Oh, that challenge was easy enough, but that was only stage 1. Oh, I see. That's cool though. So what do I get for doing this for the first time? Oh, there's 3 stages. I'm a little goofy for that one. Let's try it. Okay, so now I have Heat Wave instead. Good to know.
It's over. Let's try. Too slow.
Let me use Limit Break here. Should help give me back some of my HP. Oh! Back up. That gave us some more time.
Nice try.
Didn't know he did a second attack. I only fought this guy once.
I failed.
Oh, that was a little bit tougher. Oh, nope, not from the first stage. Nope, nope, no, 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 no. Not from the first stage. But that's good to know that that's there for, like, the future. There's only one more area that I currently want to check out before we move on. And that's that one ship area, if you guys remember. Basically, I imagine that everybody here in the upcoming area is going to be Akashic, because like, well, actually no, they wouldn't be, because there isn't like, I think on the map it showed that this area wasn't going to have a whole bunch of like pools or whatever. And unfortunately, since this area is still considered a town, even though there are bandits here now, can't use our chocobo and kind of pass on through. That's probably one of my very few gripes so far. I also probably could have used Heat Wave a lot better during that fight, by the way. Because Heat Wave is really good for countering magic attacks, and it was just unfortunate that every time I used it on what I thought was a magic attack, it wasn't, so it made the point debatably mute. God, I love the set and forget nature of some of Bahamut's moves. Alright, now that the bandits are all dead for the most part, let's actually get a move on to where we're supposed to be going in proper. Try me. I'm bad. I'm bad. I said try me. And I'm garbage. Was this overkill? Oh, absolutely. Do I care about how overkill I've been lately? No. All right. Also, the nice thing is that this area is also fantastic for getting potions, which by extension means that you're healing yourself. I will try my best to kind of check this little section out. Still no dice? Still not. It probably would have been activated if we had a way to kind of restore areas with ether, is my guess. But we did more or less finish up everything that we had to do, at least within this region. So we are going to head to Dalmek next, and we're going to drop off more specifically to Vomer. So we are going to quickly take... Oh. Ah, yes. The one area that I can't really go to easily. Because how do they want me to get there again? Oh, probably through the jaw, and I can do like a little cross path thing. Is it bad that I'm already almost out of water?
Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia.
It probably is bad that I'm almost out of water, and I'm gonna have to fill it again at some point. But like I said, I'll enjoy a free potion. But honestly, I was gonna say, you know what? It's weird. I just realized, like, as far as like other JRPGs go, doing this type of thing is actually kind of normal. Now thinking about it, where like you're reaching kind of territory that's very similar to the End of Days. Ooh, no. And because of that, the world is starting to act different. Sephiroth's theme almost started playing on my phone, and that would have made me cry. Not actually cry, but like, oh, you know. Let me put a marker on Bomber so that way I can kind of keep more adequate track. And then we're gonna jump and we're gonna fly through the fields of Corva. I wonder if there's an achievement for like keeping a stable like flight for a certain amount of time with Ambrosia. That would be cool. I'll be honest with you guys, I've never actually sat down to look at the
I can walk from here.
the summary for FF16. All right, the 10 of clubs. The B rank shouldn't be too hard. And look at them grippers.
Not a godforsaken soul, eh? Only those who have nothing. Show empty your pockets.
It doesn't have nearly as much staggering power, but all right, let's see if we can actually clown around a little bit with this one. Let's see. Nope, hold on. Hold on, I can do it. Hold on, guys, I can do it. See? And I kind of messed that up, but it's okay. $36K, not bad, considering that I messed up the entire like combo and the entire point of this. Don't worry, I'm just gonna sit here charging. All right, gonna do another one. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'll finally start taking this fight a little bit more serious. I feel like this actually builds up the stagger gauge like a lot. Yeah, I'll say using Flare Buff seems like it like I don't know if using Flare Buff is good there. I don't think so. God. Let's say the timing on that is tighter than me. All right. Sorry. Like my water bottle a little loud there, but I know now.
A deserter turned outlaw. We were more similar than he knew.
Part of me wants to just restock on items and then check out Sanbreck. Do I actually have another story here? I do. We check the local map real fast. So the story continues right there. If I had to guess, you know what? Let's go back to the hideout first. The only reason why I want to go back to the hideaway is that easy shop. I could actually sit there and read the details. Though I think actually maybe resolving Dalmec's situation might be a better course of action. But oh, you know. So let's see. So we need to go to Sanbreck's. The Woodland Passes of the Empire. Okay. I think I do have an idea of where that's supposed to be. But first, let's make things right. Let me restock my potions because obviously I was playing like a goober earlier, just kind of having fun with Bahamut.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there.
But I do really like the kind of set it and forget it type nature of it, though. And then I'm also going to probably go ahead and put on my 2 elixirs.
It'd better all be here.
Because I'd rather have those on for my items. That way, you know, for emergencies. How's Torgal doing? All right, that's good. Went through all that to build Excalibur. Only to have it not be as effective for me in the long run again, and then the Drake Slayer accessories kind of being number 1. But I want to see something really fast, so detailed. Oh. I don't see reading's important. I wonder if this is. I think I'm gonna pick up Satellite actually. Yeah. Could you imagine the time that if I finally took the time to like reset all my abilities? And then maybe one day I'll finally get Judgment Bolts.
Trouble with your gear, or
all right, let's
so will
see.
be.
I don't think I have anything else here outside of the Son of Ouroboros. But it looks like we're supposed to be hunting a probably during our last couple of hunts, probably towards the end game, we'll probably actually get those materials that are still left. So we're not going to go back to the Patron's Whisper just quite yet, because once we've helped all 3 regions out, we should be able to take care of business. So if we're heading to Sambrek, if it's through the woodland, I feel like it would be in probably Mornbrum, if I had to guess, if it's not right here. But I doubt that they will put anything so close to the... Yeah, they wouldn't put anything so close to the spawn point. And the other thing that we know kind of going into this is that this S rank 1 should be a dragon of some sort. And then maybe we can just head to Northreach and help with their problem.
Time to fight.
Yep, it's probably here. Because there's a whole bunch of baby dragons over here. But yeah, never been over here. So it would make sense if there was just a big old dragon at the end of this hallway. Or corridor, more accurately. Hello? Hello? Anyone out here? Wait. This area is dead. Wait.
Straight home now.
Y'all, this area is dead. We might not be able to use our magic here. Svarog. We might not be able to use our magic here, dog.
Found her. This beast isn't to be trifled with.
Trying to close the gap, though. Why did I'm stupid. It's okay. Because each of these hits do 1,000 damage to me. So I need to at least stay above 1,000 health. Oh! Oh! Just trying to take it nice and slow.
Nice try.
This is gonna take a while, isn't it?
Thanks, boy.
I think if I had my setup with Garuda, that's probably gonna be an easier way to deal with this encounter.
Forgive me.
I wasn't looking. That was on me. But I think that Bahamut's probably not the call here. As much as I do like using him for this, I don't think he's the call. I think my old tried and true. But the sad thing is unfortunately, I don't think that Lightning Rod's gonna be great here unless if the boss is staggered. And I don't have that upgraded heat wave. I'll give it one more attempt because obviously that thing is level 50.
Run like the wind.
I think this is finally the part of the game where like I probably shouldn't be prioritizing doing these hunts with the way that the game is basically saying like, hey, even though you've done everything in this game thus far, I'm gonna need you to chill out. So I can respect that. But also I'm stubborn and this has been like a pretty solid challenge. I would say at least. But if not, we'll help out everybody. And then it'll probably tell us to go to like one of the dungeon areas. Oh, and that's cute that the game actually like tells you ahead of time, like if Oh wait, I also need to check my accessories while I'm thinking about it. Oh, yep, because I had 2 Garuda accessories on too, but I don't have Lightning Rod on anymore. So I can probably put on the badge of metal. I'll probably put on the Wicked Wheel. Garuda's stuff has not failed me. Well, it has not failed me much, rather. So we're maxed out on pots. All right, so what I'm thinking. Oh, those wings hit me still?
Nice try.
Ooh, we grabbed it by the neck. Ooh. Then we're gonna use Thunderstorm here. Quick little burst. Honestly, if it wasn't for the limit break health regen, I probably would have died there. Okay, Cameron, I'm gonna need you to cooperate with me just this once. Stagger him, please. Using this time to regen health while he's still down a little bit. He's still recovering. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No.
That was on me. Okay. Let's not consume the entire stream length. Or the entire length of the stream by trying to work on a boss that I am under 10 levels for. Not worth it.
First we find Isabel.
And I'd rather try to have a good time than a bad time. So let's see. We're gonna remove the point. We're already in North Reach. We have to talk to Isabel, the Dame. It took me a minute. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it took me probably this entire up to this point to remember that she was called the Dame. So I don't know if that says anything about me or my short-term memory.
I can't do it. I can't.
That said, though, let's go see her and see what we can do for her. Wait, that's not her.
My lord, milady.
We received the Dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but different. They've taken so many. I've lost count.
Akashic, but different.
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
They aren't. Even though low-key do affect them too, they aren't gonna do much, if anything. So I wouldn't rely on them for nothing. And that is truly like my honest-ish opinion. All right, let's see. Looks like everybody's wounded though.
Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days. What more would you have us do?
More.
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is right.
She's actually just a queen, right? By the way.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives. Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
These nights are
I'll have a word
useless.
with them.
I'm just saying.
Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly, and sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
I'd like you to consider my needs.
What we need to consider is where the creatures came from.
The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
Yeah.
We'll talk to the survivors.
Honestly, I think that this is probably one of the slowest parts of the game, unfortunately. Like, anytime I'm in Sanbreque, I feel like very not interested.
Yes.
I don't know if it's just the way that this region was set up, or just
family and more.
if I just didn't like the knights or something, but just in my experience, this was
right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
But my family, they're still in the capital.
I'm sorry, Tom.
Oh,
I truly am.
rip.
Don't leave me, Paul.
What you got to tell
Did you
us?
see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, they came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed Moor when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now. At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
All right. Where are we going from here? More.
Assume you have a plan?
Oh, I vaguely remember this city. I remember doing a side quest that made me viscerally like... bleh. Let's see.
Ready, go?
Go on the chocobo and let's get a move on. Oh, yep. I was gonna say, I see all that ether over there. Good lord. I was about to say, the entire balance of this entire world is like so messed up. I'm just sitting here and I'm just thinking to myself, well, I mean, there's only so much we can do, right? And if Ultima's thralls are in the region, it's mainly because the ether here is so dense that it's just making everything Akashic. Which means that everyone who's currently here probably should leave. I don't know how much... Honestly, I don't recall how much time they have before...
Clive, look!
I see them. With me.
Oh, right. I'm just back on my default setup. That guy probably did not appreciate that. One thing I can actually absolutely cannot wait for, though, is that when I finally have enough skill points to max out all the abilities that you can have in the game. Because something that I've been thinking about a lot is that there are some abilities that I like, but like, while Mega Flare is cool, I'm not the biggest fan of it. While the block's really good, I'm not a fan of the block abilities. And while obviously while I like remove stuff, I'm not the biggest fan of, what's it called? I'm not the biggest fan of whatever, the Swift Justice. I think if I had my choice, I would definitely do Phoenix Shift. The weirdest thing I can live without if I have to live without it, and then Block. Block at least gives me a potential opportunity. Oh! Alright, Mr. Lich. We can play ball. If you want to play ball so bad, I got you. Gosh, all these mobs are still like level, what's it called? Ooh, that was a good parry. All right. It's also kind of crazy how well Garuda's abilities have been for me this entire run. I wonder if there's somebody who probably runs like a counter oriented build such that like, sorry, my brain's not working fast enough. Where you can use something like Heat Wave, Rook's Gambit, the Punchy Punch, and more of them.
But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
Yep.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet.
I hope this is all we had to do.
There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts, for now at least.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. But whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the ones standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Hey, yo.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one, and that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
All right. I didn't think the North Reach one was going to be as short, but I will take a short mission. I will always take a short mission. And like I said, not the hugest fan of North Reach, unfortunately. So next and final stop is going to be back to the Dalmek region. And you know what's funny? I thought that I would have difficulty adjusting. So I've been starting to I'm doing a second playthrough of Strangers of Paradise right now since I didn't get the opportunity to play with the DLC. And I'm playing with a friend, and I thought that I would be like mentally screwed over, I suppose, because of oh. Y'all aren't good over here.
Sid, your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried?
You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
Such as?
What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own.
Ah, so brink of almost like, not necessarily civil war, but basically civil intense dispute.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
Hey. Down the rabbit hole we do go.
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
Ah, yes, the inn where I'm probably going to get kicked out. Again.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
You could, I mean,
enough. Both of you.
I guess the only sensible,
Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come
the
back
only
when
kind of
you're ready to talk
sensible
like adults.
middle ground to me is probably, you probably could have split the funds down the middle, get more food and hire a couple mercenaries. Sure, it's like not the best middle ground, but we'll do what we can. Wait.
Sid and Lady Jill. What brings you
It's all
here?
slowly coming together.
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalimil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalimil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
Right. What are we looking at? What is going to be our goal?
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Go take care of the bandits ourselves?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed to the bandits.
I was about
It
to say.
appears we have a plan of action.
Like, instead of fighting against one
Victor,
another, fight
pay Conrad a
with one
visit.
another.
See if you can't convince him of his folly.
Even though I think
I'll
that
speak with
still
Natalie.
effectively means the same thing, but I digress.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Play along?
What he means to say is yes.
So you're just gonna work on trying to solve a civil dispute. Seems simple enough.
Ah, here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canver to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
Gosh, they're so silly.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you call
You and me
the
both,
brightest
girl.
candle
You and
in
me
the
both.
crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
All right, let's talk to Natalie. This is a nice way to kind of get all the NPCs involved kind of in this later half of the game, by the way.
My shop.
Kind of nice.
If I had my pickaxe, I would.
If I had one pickaxe, I
May
would
still
have.
be
I would have
possible to hide
nothing.
Something. Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill.
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town
It's weird always seeing herbs and then herbs, and I'm just like,
those that are
please,
certain to follow,
the H,
we must
live
stand
or
united.
not, please.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
I didn't say it was good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
It appears I have no choice.
What is going to be our ultimate game plan now that we got both sides working with us?
Mummy, I'm scared.
Oh, I'm ruined.
Victor, what do you got?
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to.
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalimil as we speak. All of them.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in two groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
They can probably stall, right?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. The stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalimil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean
Ayo?
us.
Oh, Ayo?
You might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
Deal the bandits to the north. Because good lord, they're already here. Why are they already here?
The women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
He's all yours.
You shouldn't have insulted a dominant. You know, I always found it like a little weird that the dominants kind of took a, like, the fact that, you know, we were dealing with all the dominants, like, took a little bit of a backseat. But then you think about it and then you're like, wait, they're practically all dead.
They mean to overwhelm us.
Oh, that was not my best work. Oh no, not a thief clone. Please, please, please. Oh, and Torgo transformed. Neat. Sad thing is that I unfortunately did not have any abilities up. Alright, I'll say just face take the poison mist. He's almost staggered. And voila, Jill probably took care of the rest, as she should. Hey.
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
Watch, they probably got like the scary like big guy. Let's get moving, but
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Dalimil.
We all saved Dalimil.
and wasn't that the point?
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
That?
I'll take that as a compliment.
I was gonna say, that sounds so backhanded. But we did good. Everyone's been helped.
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put us.
Yep. Go back. Otto's probably sitting here like, bro, what are you doing? And then there's also gonna be me that's like, bro, there's a big dragon over there. That's name is Svarog. Svarog's never leaving me alone. I just realized because of Star. I did like I was thinking that the name was gonna be like slightly familiar, but couldn't put like a rhyme or reason why. And now it all makes sense. I'm upset.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
I am actually very, very upset. No. Desiree, what you got for me, girl?
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received and everything promised?
1,500.
All yours.
And then we're Talisman of Priming.
All in good time, eh?
But I mean, I'll take all the material
again.
and the free
Come
ability points. So maybe I finally don't need, whoops, let me. Yeah, I can get a whole bunch of different things. Yeah, I'm gonna get Judgment Bolt. Wait, you can upgrade it? Oh, and master it? Oh, that's dangerous. Oh, lordy, that is dangerous. Is everything upgraded? Okay, just not Heat Wave. Oh, and I guess by extension, well, Will likes.
Was wondering when you turn up. Had ours from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the color of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Tyre says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
Hear from Joshua. Been a little bit. Oh, the game already does that for me.
So it
Oh
was
wait,
not
Dion still.
Sylvester
Oh, I thought he died. He's still
Olivier
alive.
who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out
Yeah,
to
homie's
him
been
sooner,
traumatized.
warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
Well, first of all, you're
That is
hot.
one of
You're
many
usable to
answers
any
that have
creature.
eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements.
But you can wield.
Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps
true.
Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind.
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
You remember 5 years ago?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost.
Thank you,
must
Anthony.
find a means to
Thank you
bring an
for
end to
staying
him
and lurking.
before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
True.
Doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Oop, oop.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Someone still needs their rest, but also I wouldn't keep the seal for Ultima sitting right here.
Well, what's the short of it?
Thought Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The City Guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map.
All right.
Here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
Hypothetically.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Thank you, Taria.
Were Talia not
Thank
such
you.
a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
I don't think that's how that's gonna work.
I'll look after him.
I wonder if I could finally use this man in thumbnails. I've been trying to be very, very careful about that. I'm trying not to allude to his existence, especially for a lot of people who've played the prologue. All right, so I have Svarog, but I have the pack. Taking care of the pack, and then I have... Oh, these are a lot of side quests. I think what I'll do, I'll pick up the side quests, and we'll kind of... It looks like we don't have a choice in the matter. At least not until we arrive at that checkpoint at Dalmekia. But, we have the rest of the side quests. We'll head over there, see if it opens up the world a little bit. I think we'll progress with the story enough until it opens up the world again. And then we'll kind of go from there.
Sid. Will there be...
Sid, perhaps you can...
I can certainly try. Who's gone missing?
It's not who, but what. Mid-scales. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and my first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, which almost certainly means they had everything to do with it.
All right, this is for
I
mid.
don't like to imagine that my pupils would... They were in the atrium.
This time, I think I found a nice little middle ground. I'm kind of quickly reading the subtitles to kind of get a very, very general idea of what is expected of me for some of these side quests. But at the rate that we're going, we're probably going to help quite literally everybody.
You put me in this situation, Clive. You can...
Are you sure it's me you're looking for?
I'm all the cook will be needing. Thank you very... You remember Ivan's stew, right? Well, despite... So I thought I'd try making one of these supposed math...
It wasn't as straightforward as...
Yeah, but this is my blooming kitchen, and I will not be outdone.
So,
A fried recipe only...
Ivan said the recipe...
Wow, kindly old
Fine. And if he does...
You do that.
All right. Sorry. Like, making stew. Can't get more
Did you see the
intense than that. Next quest we got to unlock, and as well as, you know, checking out the additional treasures that we have. I feel like we've been continually getting more, but I feel like we've barely made a dent on the wall of memories. A humble request from Byron.
Rutherford. Why would he be at Martha's?
These are a lot of quests. I'm gonna have a lot of renown to get. A lot of quests. One more hunt we can safely do. So is that everything, or do I have on balance? Yes, I do. And then I need to grab an eye for an eye, and then we'll probably just go ahead and wrap things up. Not a very side stuff heavy type of episode, but I mean... Oh, it's Goots that has it.
All right, Goots. You seem more discomposed than usual.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle. Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble, and she's...
It's all right. You can tell me.
Oh. There was a trader came by. One of our usuals, like... Said he'd heard some rotten rumours about her down Dallimil Way. Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make a coin or two, aye, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go hurting people who haven't done out. I wanted to ask her about it myself, but I'm scared she'll give us a tongue lashing. She'd
tongue lashing. I know that is more of a lecture, but it's also very inappropriate sounding, so...
Thanks, Clive.
A little bit of both.
You'll let me know what she says, won't you?
Of course. I'm sure it's all just a misunderstanding.
All right. Got a lot of people to help coming up. And we are going to probably try our best to resolve it one step at a time, but we will do that next stream, which is ideally tomorrow. So, as always, thank you guys all so very much for watching today. I will be live tomorrow. Probably, maybe around the same time, around 9. And we will definitely see you guys all in the next one, all right? Guys, have a wonderful night. And I might actually be in my deep couch rest. Well, I say couch rest, but I mean seat rest. Whenever I switch over to Kieran, I'm just like, ooh, now I don't gotta sit up. All right, so I'll see you guys then.